Hi, I'm Dr. V. Boykin, former single mom, stripper, felon, now keynote speaker, two-time author. I tell the truth about how to navigate challenging personal and professional situations. And not too long ago, I took a trip to Belize. And also, not surprisingly, I ended up at a women's collective. I ended up at the San Antonio Women's Collective. And this is in a town, San Antonio, known as Little San Antonio, where the Mayan women, who still have very traditional roles, are actually banding together in order to create an opportunity to create income, autonomy, additional purpose, and to preserve Mayan culture. I was more than thrilled. I had just asked for a cooking class, so ending up here was absolutely incredible. One of the things I found particularly interesting is that they hand down their grinding stone that they actually use to make the flour paste dough for their tortillas to the youngest daughter. And this particular stone had been in the family for over 400 years, which I thought was absolutely fascinating. The tradition, the respect, and the continuity that simple ritual brings. The other thing I found interesting is that the woman that was instructing us in how to make the corn tortillas, make the pottery, and understanding more about the Mayan culture actually made tortillas by hand twice a day in her home and actually still had an open hearth fire. Many parts of Belize, the electricity and availability of fresh water in home is different than it is here in the United States. And I had so much respect and appreciation because not only did she make fresh tortillas twice a day at home, then she came to work and made them again for us gringos, which is just absolutely fascinating because I looked over at my husband Mark and told him, "You would starve." You would starve. We would all be in a very bad place. So if you ever go to Belize, and I do encourage you to go, the people are so ingenious, resilient, kind, thoughtful, intelligent, and plugged into their true local culture and roots. It's an amazing experience. Please go by the San Antonio Women's Cooperative Collective. It is the most fantastic experience. It was the best meal I had my entire time in Belize. I will be thinking about beans, which I don't regularly eat, for the rest of my life and wanting to go back just for that meal. So here's to women around the globe, no matter how small the community may seem or how differently developed the community may seem, here's to them because women everywhere are putting their talents, skills, abilities together in order to lift up their community, preserve their culture, and generate income. Talk about a group of entrepreneurs, especially in the face of a culture that might not be ready for them. Well done.